My name is Ryan Dargan. I am a third year mechanic.
One more time.
My name is DeVotchKa.
Matt Bauer.
Veronica Conley-Klein.
Tommy Viliafu.
Hannah Rubin.
Lindsay Short.
Kelly Simone.
Trevor Sterling.
Emily Silverberg.
Jenny McBride.
DeVotchKa.
Rosie Mick.
Susanna Vandergraaf.
Lauren Hintonlang. I'm getting my master's in public health from UM. The house we're working on now is solely our house. And I remember I was really excited when Christine told me that we finally got to have our own house. It's really cool because it's just UF volunteers that work on it every Saturday. So we coordinate all the volunteers, we get our own lunch. It's really our responsibility.
My favorite memory was the
Evolution of building a house.
seeing just an open plot of land and
A bunch of beams to put the mulch and the grass, and like it actually looked like a house.
I think what's so rewarding about Habitat is how empowering it is.
When we started going to builds, I had no idea how to do anything construction-wise.
I never knew that I could pick up a hammer and be better at swinging a hammer than any guy. I never knew that I could build a wall by myself. I never knew that I could put up siding. I never knew I could put in wood floors and then take them out and then put them in and then have a professional come do it. I didn't know the extent of my strength, both like physical and mental and like inner strength. It just really helped me grow as a person.
The fact that I know that I and other people are using the gifts that we have to help others, that we are not just wasting away and we're actually giving back to the community, helping other human beings have the rights that we so often take for granted.
Just the environment that you're working in is so fun and so rewarding in itself, where you learn so much individually.
But it's so empowering also to be working with your friends in such a new dynamic environment, but to be working with utter strangers and relying on each other to just lift each other up or to be encouraging, or to like see them put in work in a house and see the tangible effect of it. Like the best thing about Habitat has been all the friendships I made. It's just we all have bonded over this random interest. We bonded over like building a house.
But we kind of got to know each other and become friends, and it's excellent. Everyone's so genuine, so kind, and so are the people you get to build these houses for.
It's just it's amazing. But it's also amazing, of course, to see the homeowners.
And working like alongside them, you get to know them and kind of make a connection with them. One of the family partners, Jasmine, worked with us for like a few weeks, and she was really amazing and really sweet. She like invited us to come to her house and like jump on her trampoline and like hang out. She was like really awesome. And Ernie Daniels, like she's really sweet, and I know that her kids are gonna like love having a house.
And it was just really cool to see how grateful she was for our work and to see the tangible difference we were making. Mr. Lawrence has been so dedicated to his home and to all of the volunteers that have been there, and he's just put in the effort of getting to know everybody, and working with him has just been so rewarding, and talking to him every weekend and catching up with him on how his week went, and hearing the excitement in his voice about his future home for him and for his family is just really, really awesome.
They deserve this more than anyone else in the world. They always have such amazing stories and backgrounds and histories, and their families are so deserving of these houses.
My favorite part was the home dedication ceremonies, where you get to meet the kids and you donating books and school supplies to the kids, because they get really excited when they have something to put in their new rooms.
In the larger scale, they're the places that these families are gonna live in for essentially the rest of their lives, and so we're changing their lives just by putting up walls and then adding so much more to just that. It's changing people's lives, and it's really cool.
Each time a man stands up for an ideal, or acts to improve the lot of others, or strikes out against injustice, he sends forth a tiny ripple of hope, and crossing each other from a million different centers of energy and daring, those ripples build a current which can sweep down the mightiest walls of oppression and resistance. Few will have the greatness to bend history, but each of us can work to change a small portion of the event, and in the total, all of these acts will be written in the history of this generation. This world demands the qualities of youth, not a time of life, but a state of mind, a temper of the will, a quality of the imagination, a predominance of courage over timidity, of the appetite for adventure over the life of ease. Thus you and your young compatriots everywhere have had thrust upon you a greater burden of responsibility than any generation that has ever lived. I believe that in this generation, those with the courage to enter the conflict will find themselves with companions in every corner of the world. With a good conscience, our only sure reward, with history the final judge of our deeds, let us go forth to lead the land we love, asking His blessing and His help, but knowing that here on earth, God's work must truly be our own.